tunes.
It's 527. Now, of course, the local pub has been at the heart of Welsh life and many communities for well over a century. But in recent years, as we've discussed on this programme many times, pubs have fallen on hard times. Many of them have closed. In fact, the British Pub Association says up to 29 pubs close every week across the UK. So one artist has decided that he's going to preserve the history of pubs past and present in Cardiff. He is Chris Langley from Pontypridd, and he's putting together an exhibition of paintings of the city's pubs. And Chris, I think you've brought a few in, haven't you? Because I saw you pulling some out. Oh, look at that. Now, what are we looking at here? This is a very brightly coloured framed photograph. It looks like it's set down the bay.
It is, yes. It's a Cardiff montage. So we have here is the Pierhead building taking centre stage. And then we have Llandaff Cathedral, Castle Coch, and Magic Roundabout down here, and the Norwegian Church. And that's quite one of my trademarks.
It's lovely. It's lovely, and the colours are very vivid, aren't they? And they're not naturalistic. They're very very vivid. Does all your work look like that?
Most of it does. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it's what they call sort of abstract impressionism or expressionism, I'd say.
Right. Yeah. Now, tell me why you decided to try to memorialise if that is what you're doing. Is that the idea, to try to preserve the memories of some of these pubs?
Well, yeah, there's a concept between myself and the owner of the Patmar in Robina, James Lovegrove. He saw some work at a presentation I was doing, very much liked it, and commissioned me to do work for his 3 pubs. And from there, it kind of just developed, and I've got a book now out as well, which describes all the pubs I've done so far. Some of them are closed, some of them are still with us. The idea is he wants to try and create a sort of communal, because he sees it as a focal point of the community. So that's what he sees the pubs as being. So he would like to invite people, because I'm hoping to have an exhibition sometime later in the year. So I'm asking local people if they can come forward with stories, memories, that sort of things that can contribute to what we are trying to achieve.
And is it characters you're trying to capture as much as the pub
Absolutely.
itself?
Yes. And people can contact me, because I've got a few public displays going on. Contact me at my website, which is artfood.wales, or they can contact me at my exhibitions at the Patmar Inn, the Black Cock Inn, Jasper's Tea Rooms and Gallery in Llandaff, the David Lloyd Tennis Centre, Terranova Cafe.
Okay, I tell you what, let's stay with the website, because that appears too much information and people won't remember all those things.
There are lots of ways of getting hold of you, it seems.
Yeah. But it's good to be getting out there and getting the work displayed, isn't it? That's great. And how do you select the pubs that you're going to paint?
Well, James actually gives me the ideas.
Oh, okay.
So he says to me, right, this pub is really important. It was very important within Cardiff and South Wales. Could I do that? So, I've done things like the Custom House and the Cowan Snuffers in Llandaff.
And what about modern pubs? Because a lot of pubs have had a bit of a makeover, haven't they? And they now effectively eateries, aren't they, rather than traditional
Absolutely,
pubs?
yeah. Well, certainly we may move on to that point. We haven't done so as yet, but certainly, that could be very much an idea of recreating this. For example, the Mansion House, is it down in the Bay?
In the Bay, yeah.
Which was the Great House, I think it was called, or something like that. And that's been now an Indian restaurant, but that's been created by us as well, as it was then.
So it's very much about, at the moment, it's about preserving what was pub culture, if you like, in the past. I mean, and obviously it's something that's going to be very popular, I imagine. So thank you very much for coming in and telling us all about it. Best of luck with the work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just about time to get your orders in.
Yeah.
Get your orders in, please, ladies and gentlemen. The news is coming out.